Yo, I got another review for you on the war in Cali, y'all. This Big Caz from Rolling 60, bro. Like, um, man, I just need y'all to become family members, man. Me mugging media family members, man. You know, if you're on this channel, press that subscribe button, bro. The notification button, bro. And the fucking thumbs up to the video. Please. But anyway, we about to get into this video. Here go Roller 60 Big Caz story.
In this episode, I'm going to talk about Big Caz from Rolling 60s. Caz said he grew up on 3rd Ave and 52nd and said his mom was a known woman on Fig. We all know what women on Fig are known for doing. Caz said he was around when the 60s was being birthed, so around 11 or 12 years old, Caz said he got put on by a known Rolling 60, Petey Wack. During this time, Caz would meet Ice-T, who was a lot older than him. They were introduced off mutual friends and built a relationship from then on. Ice-T was never official Rolling 60, but he was connected to a lot of people from the area and a lot of nearby hoods. Along the years, Caz would do a lot of things to get money, and by the age of 19, he would say he was running the streets and making money selling dope, something he said he got stuck to, making $1,900 in his first night. Caz would say the streets was no joke, and with trying to hustle, he was trying to make money everywhere. This led to him trying to make some money in the BPS's turf, which led to him getting shot and getting chased out their hood. Caz would continue to run the streets all through the 80s and the 90s, and he would say he sold dope to many athletes and famous people, like Norm Nixon, Magic Johnson, Debbie Allen, Curtis Blow, and Kelsey Grammer. He did all this into his own words until he ended up being locked up for some years. 92, Caz would go down on a murder charge after getting into it with a dude who tried to play him about some money. Caz would take the dude's life and get manslaughter. This got him a 1 to 15 year sentence, which he did 5 years for. In the pen, he would say he got into an altercation with a Grape Street Crip and he was stabbed multiple times. The rest of his pen sentence, he ran a bunch of fades, he said, but it was nothing too serious after that. After first getting out of jail in 1998, that's when he would first run into Bone Thugs and Harmony. He said he took one of their chains, and one of them came back for him, so that gained his respect and built a relationship from there on. Caz would say that's when he decided to give music a try for the first time after linking back up with Ice-T. Ice-T would take him to a few shows and taught him how to make songs and how to format them. This led to Ice-T taking him to different labels to try to get him a deal, and brought him to sign with rapper MC Serch. By this time, he would drop an album, which made a little noise. MC Serch paid him out some money, which in his words, he got it back in blood. Caz would then become a part of Bone Thugs group, Mo Thugs, and be a founder of Mo Thugs Records. Caz would continue to do music, and do music with artists like Corrupt, Mac 10, Goldie, Akon, Ice-T, and several others. All throughout the 2000s, he would be behind the scenes making moves in the industry, even creating a movie about his life called Glass. Caz would leave Cali and start a new life in Arizona after liking it after being with Ice-T and liking the environment. There he would get into motorcycles and basically become a biker. He still continued to do music, but faded back from the industry. The last few years, he has been seen back in the spotlight and doing several interviews. Now everything I done said in this so far has been from his own words, but there's multiple people out there saying he's a complete joke and everything he says is a lie. Now Caz said in an interview on Big Hurt's Fresh Out channel, he met Tupac while he was at Death Row and didn't really care for him. But how is that possible if Tupac died in 96 and got on Death Row around that time, and Caz got out in 1998? That's what Reggie Wright said. Then Reggie Wright, the ex-police officer, exposed his prison sentence and said it was fake, and he was saying he didn't even have a legit CDC number. Reggie Wright would even bring up Caz man boobies. Caz was on an episode of Botched trying to downsize his man tits. Then Caz responded by calling Reggie Wright an ex-pig and saying you couldn't believe him. They were going a little back and forth and trying to expose each other, but Caz didn't add up at all. He would continue to do interviews and talking about his 60 days, his big homies. He would even talk about Nipsey, saying he knew him since he was a kid, and saying he taught Nipsey how to press CDs, which nobody has ever confirmed but him. When Nipsey died, Caz went 60 crazy, making songs about Nipsey, posting him non-stop, and let me just say, this song was trash as hell. It was like a rock rap song that shouldn't have even been made.
That nigga said this shit was trash as hell. Oh man. God, you got to be more careful.
He would do more and more interviews, I guess capitalizing off of that, and kept talking about Nipsey. He would even bring up Big U like he knew him forever, and they went way back. Then in the Kev Mack interview, Big U was asked about Caz, and Big U, a valid Rolling 60 legend, called Caz a weirdo, basically stating he was not from 60s, and he only met him once. So with that, take as you will. Caz is still doing interviews and posts on the Mo Thug record channel all the time. Some of his music and his motorcycle stuff is on there as well. A lot of stuff coming out against him, and a lot of people trying to expose him. Even his own supposed brother tried to say something about him. So I don't know if he's a clown or just a lot of people hate him. But this was the Big Caz story. This will conclude this episode. If you haven't...
Damn. So, nigga, like, you wasn't even a gangbanger. You're like, that's crazy. Niggas try to put paint where it ain't. That's what that is. Yeah. Need to stop that shit. But yeah, like I said, like, comment, subscribe. We out.